All right. We're back in it. What's going on? Don Danico. Don't make fun of me. My homeboy, who cuts my hair, he's in LA right now. So shout out to Jay. He's coming back soon. So I'm gonna put this on before y'all make fun of me, talking about, oh, you don't got no haircut and he's over here promoting his. No. Listen. Anywho, man, what's going on, guys, man? Love you all. Hope you guys are doing a great one. God bless you guys. Today's a special day. I want to shout out my brother, my inspiration, one of my inspirations, and he's just out there in Central America killing it. So, shout out to my brother Chris. Love you. God bless you. And I know you guys are doing well, as well as my family, You take a family from the States. Oh, Dr. Death. Wouldn't recommend it. You know what? Let me stop before I get fucking sued. It's sparkling water with flavor. Anyways, shout out to my family, killing it. They come from the States, go to a different country, venture out, top tier. Anywho, long story short, how are you guys doing? I hope everything is going well on your end. For those who are following me, for those who are not, hey, thanks so much. But I just want to share something real quick. I know us as humans or as a society, whatever the case may be, we may be going through certain situations in life. And by the way, yeah, I'm wearing the Jameson shirt again. Okay, guys, I get these for free. I'm working out here in the resort. If I'm wearing this, I'm either going to the gym, doing this, or not doing nothing. Okay, so I have about 7 pair of these. Like I said, free from the resort. By the way, Frisco, Colorado, I'm out here. 30, 35 degrees. I could literally go out there like this. Yeah, I'm flexing on you guys. What's up? What's good? Anywho, long story short, again, I'm going to make this brief. Um, so I woke up early this morning. I had to go to the bank, had to go run errands, had to make sure things are good on my end, taking care of things on my end and things like that. So, I just want to speak on certain things. Like, I know, like, there's certain individuals who could probably go through certain things in life and feel a little down or whatever the case may be. Maybe it's financial things or marriage or whatever the case may be, Um, I'm always 100% there with that. But crazy, ironically, is that I'm leaving the parking lot. I'm on my way home. I'm walking back to my house from the parking lot, and I notice a dude who, he attends my Bible studies. Well, not my Bible studies, but the same Bible studies that we all attend on Friday nights. Sometimes I attend, sometimes I don't, due to the fact of my situation with my work schedule or going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? So, but I noticed him because we exchanged words in the past, and we had a really good conversation, and we even exchanged numbers. But I noticed him due to the fact that he had a leg brace because he works. How do I explain it? Because you guys know that I'm on a ski resort, so he's like a ski medic slash instructor, super talented, super skillful, and also a man of God, So anywho, so I'm leaving the parking lot and I see him, and so I'm, I'm, hey, what's going on, my brother? What's going on, dude? And he's just like, I noticed the face, and I noticed the vibes, and we all been there before. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, what's good? I'm talking to him. He sees I have my grocery bags, and he's just like, bro, I just got terminated. And I'm just like, I'm always going to be honest with you guys, and I'm always going to be real as much as possible. So I was just like, what the fuck? Why? Like, who the fuck? Because I work here, so, So, long story short, there's policies where you necessarily don't have to know why you got terminated, you know? I just got an extension here, so I'm super blessed for that. I'm super happy for that, and I'm gonna be here for a good minute. Obviously, I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna take some time off in June and be out in Atlanta, Georgia. But anywho, so I'm there and I'm speaking to him, and he's just like, basically telling me the same thing. Like, there's the policy where they don't really have to tell you what for and for why. So, um, it really touched me, and it just goes to show that we could all go through some kind of shit in life. And my apologies for cursing, but you just never know what the next person is going through. And I'm not gonna sit here and edit things or make this shit sound sweet, but it's really real out here. And me being originally from South Florida and being blessed to have a family, having us raised out here, yeah, it's a great blessing. But people still go through the shit. Like, yeah, I spent 3 years out in Central America, and I'm happy that my family's out there as well. But there's still a lot of issues and problems out here as well. And hold on, what the hell is? I just got out the shower, guys. I'm on my way to the gym. I'm sorry. Anyways, so um, at the end of the day, this brother told me, he was like, I hugged him out and I shook his hand. But one thing that touched me, and it's one of the few times I did it. So he just told me, he was like, brother, I just need some prayer. And so we stood out there in the middle of the street, and I just fully just Holy Spirit just praying towards him. And you know we prayed together. And I have his number, so I'm gonna definitely reach out to him. But it was a really tough situation that I went through, and I guess I have to go through these certain kind of obstacles as well, knowing that, hey, like, yeah, we all go through certain things, but look at this situation. But he's gonna go on a great path, like, things always happen for a reason. So, like, I was telling him, I'm like, yo, like, God has something way better for you in this path. You just got to trust on him, and you'll be good, man. He's super talented. Like, doing this kind of work, I don't think a lot of people understand that working in ski resorts, when you're physically working out there on the slopes, whether you're snowboarding or skiing, it's a lot, man. Like, you're putting your life in danger. Like this guy is literally in a leg brace, and I'm pretty sure that's why they let him go, because his lack of physical performance. So I hope to see him tomorrow at the Bible study. I don't know if I'm gonna show up yet or not. It depends how my day goes. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Um, whatever you guys are going through, like, there's always gonna be a better path ahead. If you believe, and if you just trust, and just go forward. And like I said, we all have bad days, but we should appreciate our bad days as well, because some people may have other bad days versus ours. So anyways, I love you guys, and I thank you all. And listen, there's gonna be a lot more food and traveling coming your way. Just, I'm super busy out here. I'm getting things organized, and if you all know me, you guys know that things fall through really nice and swell. So thank you all so much. I love you guys, and I hope to hear from you all soon. All right, peace. God bless. Cheers.